Alright, welcome to Helsinki, and we are going to kickstart the game. Everything is set up and we will need to give the red player some cards. Given I'm going to simulate the two-player game, which is Germans and white guards, and well, actually we could simulate playing a solo three-player game, so why not? So the red player randomly draws two cards from the 6 red event. It's not 6, it's 5. So we are going to take 2 cards and the rest is put away. It's not used. So we are going to just put our cards here so we don't forget them. And also there's unit setup, markers, and turn order. Okay, the game starts in the 11th April 1918 at 1500 hours, and we are going to roll for the initiative of the first cycle. It's just a straight roll, and the reds have the initiative. And at the beginning of the red initiative phase, the German player can choose one of the following: add 1 command point to Tikirula battle, or move the Abteilung, which is the force that would disembark in Helsinki, unless Murr is already disembarked. Add 1 point to the German HQ. So we are going to move 1 point in the Abteilung Murr, and the white player may choose to perform one of the following: draw a card from the white activity deck, or discard 1 card from the hand and draw 2 new cards. So it's going to draw 1 card. And we are not going yet to see what it is. It's going to be a surprise. But we are going to check the red events because we are on the initiative. So we have Antikiviranta. Antikiviranta stays in Helsinki and manages to increase the red's willingness to fight. Add 3 points to the red morale track if you use it. Play discard. Okay. At the beginning, might keep it because at the moment we are on the top, on the very top of the 3 in the morale. And Tarvonti Bridge. The red guard has destroyed the bridge in Tarvonti. We'll have to check with that. The Tarvonti Bridge cannot be used anymore after this card is played. This card must be played immediately when the Germans first try to use the bridge. Okay, I'll have to find where the bridge is. Alright. For now I'll keep the red events. No point in using them. Okay, and the Tarvonti Bridge is this one, this bridge here. So we can only use that event when the Germans first try to cross the bridge. Okay, so that's good events for the reds. Okay, now the reds have How much did we roll? 5? No, it was a 6. So the reds have 6 order points. And what can we do with order points? It's quite a lot of things. Let's see if I can hold this quiet. Okay, so we can morale, we can recruit, we can, the morale track is this one. We can recruit, we can move, we can battle if units were already in battle, and the rest white squads. Okay, so what we will want to do is going to use 1 point there, and we are going to move indirect command units. Well, we are defending the red flag area. We are okay there. But we might want to start spreading out so we control the town. Okay, that's 1 point. Another point, we will spread out here. Actually, we are going to the other side there, because if the Germans happen to disembark, okay, that's the 2 points. We're going to use the third one to move to Kruonahaka. Okay, we have 3 points left. Let me check what we can do. Okay, correction. We had on the April 11th, during the very first day, the Reds always receive the difference between the rolls. So we had the 6 for the Reds, 2 for the Germans. So we would have 4 order points. So we spent 3. We still have 1 left. Okay, we are going to use our last point to recruit 1 unit. So we roll a die and we roll the 1, and we failed, but yes, we failed to recruit. I was saying if we could alter or not, but so Reds are without any more operation points, so we return to the initiative phase. There's no time movement, only happens during the German initiatives. So now the Germans will have the Reds will have -1 to their roll. All right, so from a 2 would pass to 1, so we have a 4 to 1, which means the initiative is for the Germans. There are several things that must be done after the roll. In this case, when the German player wins the initiative, the steps are performed in this order. If the red player initiative die score after modifiers is equal to or lower than the red's morale value, which is a 3, red player draws a card from the red deck. If the marker on the Abteilung arrival track is no longer in square 0 and is not a night turn, the German player rolls for Abteilung as normal. and we failed. It's on the 1 track. If there are command points in the Tikirula track, no. The German player receives command points equal to the German die result rolled for initiative, including modifiers. So we rolled the 4. So we have 4 points for the Germans to use. Okay, I'm going to put this for the... Actually, I'm going to check what the red card... Ooh, heavy machine guns. Roll 2 defense dice instead of 1 and choose the highest. The opponent cannot use points to change battle effects. This card can be played at the beginning of a German battle action. Good stuff. Okay, so what the Germans can do. They can deploy, they can move, they can battle, they can regroup, and they can use support. So we're going to use 1 point and draw 1 support. What did we draw? Reconnaissance platoon. Choose a German unit. It has in command status at the end of the initiative. Okay. I am going to put them up there. We have 3 points. So we are going to give 1 point to Tikirula. So from 3 you go to 2. And we will need to start fighting up there. And we are going to give 1 more point to 11Apr1918 so we can... And we are down to 1, which we will use to... if we go there, we won't be in direct command. So we could use all of those. Okay, it's only 1, so we'll use the last point so we can move to there. Let me check the... Okay, so we moved there, and we still have 3 points. So with the river doesn't really count, and we could attack there, but let's leave the battalion there, start bringing everyone to the front, put them in direct command, and then assault. So that's the end of the German turn. We spent all our command points, and as such the timer advanced to 15:15. Actually it is so I used 1 in Apr1918, 1 for the card, and 1 for the moment. So that's 3 movements there. Forgot that. So only counts when we use the command points for the division HQ or Tikirula track. So all the rest, every time I use a command point, the time tracker advances. Okay? So we'll now roll for the new initiative. Now it's the Germans that are rolling with a -1. So the Germans go for a 2, which means that the Reds have a 4, have 4 command points. And as before, the German player chooses one of the following at the beginning of the Reds' initiative. Add 1 command point to Tikirula, move the Apr1918 rival 1 forward, or add 1 to the division HQ. we will use one for the Battle of Tikirula. And white player, what was the card we had? It was Scouts. The red player must show the support. Okay, we're gonna drop this one and draw 2 cards. Okay, we have a white-blue battalion HQ. Aha! Okay, this one is good. And sabotage, cancel armored trainer, armored car. Okay, perfect. This one is good for the whites. Okay, so now we move to the orders of the Helsinki Red Guard. But given it's a small episode, by the way, I will go off in holidays. I will photograph how the map is at the moment, and then we'll continue. So see you in roughly 2.5 weeks. Cheers.